So the year 2020 walks into a bar. The bartender says, "What can I get you, sir?" Guess what 2020 asks for? A pint of Corona. Just a heads up, the rest of the video is probably going to be about as good as that joke. Welcome. So I'm still alive, as is evident by my being here. Just figured I should let you know, because, you wouldn't be able to tell considering that the last time I uploaded was, the last decade. But we're all trapped inside right now. I have a camera. I haven't used it in a while. I thought I'd have a fun afternoon, even though it's 11:56 a.m., but we won't worry about that. I have literally no reason to make this video, so I'm basically just going to talk aimlessly and hope that somebody is interested, which I doubt they are. I remember that there was a long time ago when this YouTube channel was the main focus of my online presence. Oh, what a time that was. But very much not anymore. As I've reiterated probably so many times now that I sound like a broken record that you can't trust, I do have plans on things I'm going to do with this channel. I swear. I will make videos, and with all this lovely time inside that everyone asked for, I really have no excuse not to. So at some point, yes, I will be making videos. Maybe not anytime super soon, but it is something I'm going to try to do. Despite how dead this channel very much is. Because, as I've also said a million times, my main focus right now is on Game Jolt, which I will also link in the description, because, I'm a lot more active there, and I do cool stuff, and, all my games are free. You should check them out, please. A lot of people might, at first glance, think I'm an introvert, in part because that's just kind of the stereotype of YouTubers, but I'm actually not. I'm a lot more of an extrovert. Granted, that does not mean that I have friends, because I do not. Well, I do, but very few of them. But the point I'm trying to make is, I go out a lot, apparently, and I never realized just how often I tend to go outside until my ability to go outside was stripped from me. Which, in fairness, it's stripped from everyone else as well, so I'm not missing out on much, I don't think. And it's really weird, because they have all, the parks barred off with fences, which I am very not used to seeing. I remember one time I went out to the park before they started closing the mall, and at first, what appeared to be, because it was pretty dark out, there appeared to be, a bunch of silly string or something on the ground. Which I kind of just ignored and went about my regular activities until at some point later I realized that wasn't silly string. That was caution tape that somebody had torn down, which was somewhat concerning. I'm pretty sure I actually said, "Should I be here?" out loud, which really isn't that big of a deal because, no one else was there. But yeah, we're all very aware of how great and fun the coronavirus is. A lot of YouTubers are just not saying the word because they'll get demonetized, but my videos just aren't monetized anyway, so what the hell do I care? Besides, YouTube's probably going to delete my friggin' channel anyways. I don't think I mentioned this in a video at one point, but the trailer for Infinity Bit, which is a long-abandoned series I made, I'm sure you all remember it, had the comments disabled and all that stuff. Presumably because of the whole Kappa made for kids thing, which I do not understand at all. There is nothing in there that necessarily the only thing I could have thought of, and it was just that video, the only thing I could think of that might get it flagged as being for kids is that, for a few frames Mario shows up in the video, which could be a decent argument, except for the fact that the actual episode that was from, which not only has him very much more present in the video, but also in the thumbnail, that one completely stayed untouched. So, I don't think that was it. And I don't know. YouTube's about as much of a mess as the real-life world is right now. Except YouTube's been at the game for a lot longer at this point. But anyways, Yeah, as of recently, I think we can all agree that the internet has basically become the replacement for real life. Well, maybe not all of us, because there are some people who live with people and have people that they talk to regularly and are used to talking to, but not me. Uh, One of many things that I realized about the whole coronavirus thing is that they're saying that the whole thing is supposed to blow over around July. Maybe not blow over, but at least get like a lot more manageable to the point where countries won't have to be entirely shut down, which would be nice. Um, and I realized that in that time, since only essential services are available at the moment, I have no way of getting a haircut, which is the absolute least of my worries. Don't get me wrong, but I kind of find it funny that I'm pretty sure by the time I'm able to go out and get one, I'm not going to look like a male anymore because my hair grows very, very fast. Uh, and that's just a completely random point. Granted, this entire video is just completely random points, but I figured I'd bring it up for absolutely no reason at all. Also, July is my birthday, so that's a great birthday present, especially considering that basically the only things that I get for my birthday, since they're the only things I ask for my birthday, are games, which are great for playing inside. So I'm gonna get a bunch of stuff to enjoy inside right when I'm allowed to go back outside, which is fun. Uh, Although, I'm definitely getting to an age where I really don't expect to get birthday presents anymore. I mean, they're offered to me, so I still take them, but I don't really expect them. This is completely random. None of this has anything to do with anything. I just wanted to make a YouTube video to prove that I'm still alive. Frick, man, what do I usually talk about in these videos? Like channel updates? Because, man, I haven't thought about this channel, like, at all in the past while. I don't know. I mean, probably the most updates that I can give you are, I plan to make videos. They were supposed to happen this year, but, you know, that's probably not going to happen. Uh, I can give you updates about other stuff in my life. Like, that NES game that I made, Battery Chad Shock the World, is getting a physical release. And by physical release, yes, I mean, like, this is not the game, this is Tetris. But I'm using it as a placeholder. Like an actual NES game in a box with a manual and a cartridge. Again, that's not the game. The game is still yet to actually be produced, but I contacted a publisher. It's just someone who makes like homebrew games on Etsy, but it's still pretty cool. So there's that. I was gonna say something else, but now I forgot it. Of course I did. Oh, here's something terrifying. Since I made this channel in 2015, that means at some point this year, it's going to turn half a decade old, which I refuse to accept, because that makes me feel very old, and I don't like it. But yeah, that's a thing. So, woohoo, time is moving really fast, and I don't like it. But, I can't change it, sadly. Nice save there for a failed attempt to do a jump cut. I don't know if I've ever mentioned this, but all of these jump cuts aren't edited. There's a pause feature in the Windows 10 camera, and that's what I use to give the appearance of jump cuts. And really the only reason I do it is because these videos are 100% improvised, and if I didn't do jump cuts, you literally have like 10 minutes worth of me sitting and thinking about what I'm gonna say next. Okay, I'm talking about such absolute nothingness at this point that is kind of painful. And the video is like just barely stretching to 10 minutes, so I think I'm gonna end its misery right here. Again, I did not expect this to be a decent video at all. I just wanted to make something because, not because I don't have anything better to do. I have plenty better to do. I just don't really want to do it at the moment. I wonder why it's called COVID-19. Why 19? Are there 18 others? Has this happened 18 times? Or is it just a random number to identify it? But I don't know. I don't know science. I'm not a scientist. Do I look? I don't look like a scientist. Comment your favorite COVID in the like section below. Nope, that's not a thing that exists on this website. My brain is melting. Have you noticed? But my brain is always doing that, especially when I don't get sleep, which I didn't. So it's kind of to be expected. Closing thoughts, I guess. Obvious stuff that you're probably sick of hearing at this point. Wash your hands. Stay inside. Uh, yeah, that's pretty much it. Um, Thanks for watching. I don't know why you did that, but it's quite a lot of dedication to watch literal nothing for 10 minutes, and I appreciate it, just as much as I appreciated it when Infinity Bit was running. And again, just to reiterate, I swear I'm going to make actual edited videos on this channel at some point about video games. It's a thing that I really, really want to do, but, like, there's 10 million other things overwhelming me right now. Because I'm supposed to be developing like 5 games at once at the moment, and also my programming language, which is a whole other thing that I have to make a video tutorial series about, so get ready for those videos. How do I usually end my video? It has been so damn long since I've made a video, and honestly, it's been way damn longer since I've actually... I don't want to say since I've cared, because that's a little too harsh. But it's kind of accurate. Oh, now I remember how I ended my videos. I did it by taking too long, so I'm doing great. I'm just gonna hit the stop button before I keep making this worse. Goodbye.